Greetings, ladles, jelly spoons, and other non-binary kitchen utensils. This is the Gravy Wheels podcast, your weekly dose of the gravy. I'm your host, Franklin.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Hova. Shout out to our single viewer, Nate.
Single listener.
I think
Sure,
he's
my
a
friend
listener.
Marissa. My friend Marissa watches us on YouTube. Hi, Marissa.
Hi, Marissa. I think we need to have Nate on as a guest. I think he would be fun. He can tell us about his Traeger and his combine tractor and his boots.
That'll have to be for our other podcast, Tractor and Boot Talk.
It's a podcast. It's a podcast within a podcast. It's Tractor and Boot Talk within the Gravy Wheels podcast.
And we make way more money on that podcast.
Tractor and Boot Wheels.
We are a nesting doll of podcasts within a podcast.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, gang, has anybody played any video games in the past week that they would like to talk about?
Boy, have I. I'm playing a shitload of
Fortnite
games.
with you cats. That's all I've played.
You're a busy man.
That was fun, though. We got a win. We got a W. I even posted the winning clip on my my YouTube and my tweeters because it was kind of funny how it happened.
You really pulled it out for us. You definitely clinched that victory for us.
I pulled it out and I flopped it on the table. I really wish it was one of those games afterwards. I was like, man, I wish I was recording that entire match because I might have even gone down once or twice. And then I remember Frank and Wolf were down and I went over and picked up their cards and revived them whenever there was still like two teams fighting and we were caught in the middle of it, and I revived them, and then you guys stayed alive for a while and ultimately died.
No, that's completely wrong. That's complete nonsensical. Because here's the thing. That was because Wolf revived me at the very end because he still had the Predator, the cloak.
After I revived you once already, at least.
Yeah,
then
I believe that's true.
We had the Zippy Kid. I don't know if you guys remember the Zippy Kid.
Yeah,
there was literally a zip line in whatever part of the map where the final circle was, and the kid was just riding it from one end to the other, back and forth. I didn't realize that you could just like. I figure you got on a zip line, you ride it from beginning to end, but apparently you could just go back and forth, at your own will. And that's what he was doing, and he was taking pop shots at me with his sniper rifle. I was taking pop shots at him with my sniper rifle, and it was just kind of a shit show. But it ended up working out.
It was very stupid, but it was a good way to end
it. It was awesome.
Good gravy.
I've been playing a lot of VR shit lately, which is fun.
Yeah.
Playing a lot of Beat Saber. I downloaded Gorn yesterday. That's quite fun. Gorn is like, I can see the looks on your faces. It's like a Roman gladiator sort of game where you're in a pit and then you have to kill all these other people, and there's all kinds of medieval weapons and stuff down there. But it's also super cartoony, and you can fucking rip people's arms off and shit and throw their own feet at them, and
hell yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's really fun. And it's a really good workout too. Gets you real sweaty.
Beat Saber's intense. I learned that for sure.
Beat Saber rules.
Yeah. Have you downloaded the Linkin Park pack yet?
I have not. No, I did download the BTS pack though. At the request of my wife.
Nice. Perfect.
I downloaded the BTS pack and the Timbaland pack, which unfortunately does not feature any recognizable Timbaland songs.
I got the Linkin Park, and then I don't think I got the entire pack, but I got a couple of the Green Day songs. It was Boulevard of Broken Dreams is on there, I think, and one other one I can't remember.
I spent a couple hours yesterday figuring out how to mod songs into it, so now I just have a shitload of songs.
I did too. Yeah, but the problem is that I don't know how good you are at Beat Saber, but it's basically if you can beat all the normal Beat Saber songs on Expert, then there's additional songs for you on that website. Yep. Most of it is Expert or above. It's insane stuff. Every once in a while, you'll find a couple that are manageable for normal players.
Yeah.
But it's really easy to mod songs on there. If you guys haven't done it, look it up.
I'm right on the like cusp of that. So like some of those I can do, and some of them are still too much for me. But I'm getting there.
Yeah.
On this same topic, though, did you guys ever play Audio Surf?
Yes.
Okay. One of my, I really love, like, I want to get VR and, like, get, like, Beat Saber, but I'm just going to be playing, like Meat Beat Manifesto and, like, Nine Inch Nails songs. I'm going to be playing everything, but, like, I'm going to, like, do those. I'm going to import those.
But you'll have to find them.
Oh, shit.
Because they actually need maps built for them. Like AudioSurf generated whatever you wanted according to whatever song you uploaded, but
Yeah.
for Beat Saber you actually do need like a routine made for it. I don't know how
There's
difficult
a decent
they are to
amount
make,
out
but-
there, but you can't find just everything,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
If you want to play Audio Surf and play Audio Surf on Super Expert, don't play it to music, play it to a podcast. Fucking possible.
Terrible. Sounds terrible.
Not desirable at all.
I think I did that to stand-up comedy back in the day.
It's super hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up. So, you been playing anything else besides the VR or no?
Yeah, I let's see. Today, we're recording this on a Wednesday. Today is the start of the Steam Game Festival. So now Steam has put up just a shitload of demos for games that are going to be coming out in like the coming year, and there's some really good stuff on there. Like there's a demo for Windjammers 2. I don't know if we've talked about Windjammers on this podcast yet, but it's fucking awesome. It's great.
That's that parasailing game where it's like frisbee golf, but you're parasailing, right?
Yeah, Hydro Thunder.
No,
Not even close.
No, Hydro Thunder rules too, though, but
Yeah, Hydro Thunder was great.
it's very different.
I think that's one of the demo games that Frank and I used to play the dog shit out of.
No.
Or am I thinking of-
Jet Moto, not
Jet
Hydro
Moto,
Thunder,
yeah.
but Hydro Thunder's good
Yeah.
too.
Hydro Thunder was 64 era, right?
It was on the Dreamcast. I don't know if it came out for the 64.
And then like Hydro GP or something was a game of the same ilk, but wasn't really good.
I think we've already talked about it on this podcast, but have you guys ever played what was it, Demolition Racer?
Yeah, we talked about this.
We've talked about this.
God, that game was good. I missed that game.
So guys,
What?
Yeah.
I've been playing like a lot of this, and I like really like it, and like I almost beat it, but like I'm really stuck. I really enjoy it. It's actually like really good. It's a good platformer. I tried to play the Bubsy game. It was on the PS4. It was a platformer, and like it was good, but it was like it wasn't the type of platformer that I was looking for, and this really scratched my platformer itch. It was a fucking solid game. Really, Insomniac just like fucking kills. It was pretty good.
Those Ratchet
Like
and
it.
Clank games, man, they're just always super
How recent
solid,
is
super
that?
good experiences.
PS4 past 2-3 years, pretty solid.
There's a new one coming out soon, right? That they were just showing.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
not too
preparing.
long.
That's what I'm preparing for.
I need to try that because I'm a big fan of platformers. As long as they're, I don't know. I'm weird with platformers. They just have to be. I don't know what it is.
It's really good. The collectibles aren't too much, but they're there. They're not too much at all. The action's good. The story is funny and cartoony and whatnot. I've really been enjoying that.
You're 100%er for the most part, right? Like you're a completionist when it comes to platformers, from what I've gathered.
I'm actually might try to platinum this. And I've never platinumed a game before because the last time I played a PlayStation was PlayStation 2. So this is before the platinum things even were a thing.
Yeah.
So like I'm so far enjoying this one so much that I might actually just try to do the platinum thing, and it'll be my first platinum.
Nice.
That's cool.
But I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this. I've been playing this on the old Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, a Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest II.
Echoes of an Elf.
Echoes of an elusive age. Something like that. Whatever.
There we go. It's backwards. It's hard.
It's backwards for
us,
you.
but not for the viewer.
I know. Is that Fern Gully in the background?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I really like this. It's really good so far, except for that if you cannot manually save, it auto saves. So I'm a compulsive save file collector. So that way I can like can't do that on this, as far as I know. But then also, if you want to exit the game, you can't exit to the main start page, like the main menu, and then exit the game. You have to load up the save file and then hit the miscellaneous menu option and then exit to desktop to exit the game to close it out. A lot of people say it's a very, very bad port. I think it looks beautiful. It looks fun. It plays fun. But there's some fucking playability issues on this sumbitch. I might get it on the PS5 or the Switch just to fucking avoid it with the Game Pass stuff. I don't know. But
I've heard that the Switch version is sort of like the definitive one. Like I believe the PC port is based on the Switch version.
it's really good.
When it comes to your game saves, if you have like the choice and there's multiple save files, do you like not only compulsively just save just in case, but also like have multiple different like, you know, timestamps essentially where you can go back to a even later or a, you know, further back one if you have to?
I'll even write that down. So what I'll do is I'll save one save file and I'll write that down on a piece of paper, and then I'll do like another like 5 or 10 save files before I decide if I'm going to delete that one.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
remember-
embarrassed.
GTA was like that, right? I don't even remember the reasons why, but there was, I definitely always had like 8 for some reason, and then I could go back and do certain stuff if I like made the right or the wrong choice or something. I don't remember even what it was, but I always had a lot going on whenever I had GTA save files.
In case you done goofed.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so, in case you done goof it up.
Did that, I think, a couple times in Mass Effect. Would have a few saves going in case I fucked something up real bad. Got a crew member killed or something. Speaking of Mass Effect, are any of you excited about the news regarding the re-release, the remastered of the original 3 games?
I am now.
Yeah,
What
they're
was
gonna.
that on?
That was just announced yesterday or the day before.
Oh, I didn't
The
see it.
Wii U.
But it's gonna be. I'm sure it'll hit every major platform. But it's like a full-fledged redo of the first 3 games. Apparently,
Okay.
one of the DLCs from, I can't remember which game it is, but one of the DLCs is not going to make it because they lost the source code. The source code is corrupted.
Happens.
Can't port
It
it.
happens if you're a AAA studio, you know, to fuck up that bad and not have, you know, redundant backups or, you know, multiple hard drives.
I was reading, and apparently that DLC was actually developed by a different studio, and like something happened to them, and so I don't know what the fucking deal is. Anyways,
Oof. COVID. It was COVID.
who are you gonna bone down on Mass Effect 2 this time?
I don't even. Here's the thing: the first time that I played Mass Effect 1 and 2, or it was what I don't remember, but man, when I played those, I was not like sober. Like I'm not sober
Sure.
now, but I was not sober then.
Deeply unsober.
It happens.
Did you ever dip into those, Joey?
No, I don't think. I actually think I did some sort of sponsored content for one of them. Was there like a Telltale Games one or something?
I don't think there was a Telltale Mass Effect.
I know that the same could be said for. Oh my God! They just re-released. Yep, Spacey, and online co-op RPG, shooty. Loot.
Starlink?
Destiny.
Nope.
Anthem.
Oh my. Nope. No, it was an ongoing franchise that they just remastered, I think. with online co-op. Fuck.
Why can I not think? I don't know. It's got to be a first-person shooter.
No,
or else
it was like an RPG. No, it was like an RPG.
Final Fantasy VII.
No, Nate and all them wanted to play it.
Fantasy Star.
I did play a little bit. I played a little bit of them, but there was a Telltale Games version of that game, and that was the only experience I had.
Fucking Borderlands, dum-dum.
Yeah, Borderlands.
Oh my god!
Fucking think of that for shit.
Oh, yep.
Borderlands, the famed role-playing game.
It's an RPG.
Fucking idiot.
Hey, what are these?
It's an RPG.
It's a shooting game with skill trees.
It's an RPG. What in the fuck is that?
Crown Royal Apple something or other?
Is it a mixed drink? It has to be, right? Like something carbonated?
Yeah, buddy.
Washington Apple.
Washington Apple?
That's what's up, bro.
Right on. Right on. I respect it. I respect it. I just had to go to my YouTube channel and search Mass Effect to see if I ever played it.
I hate you.
I have not.
He probably never played Deus Ex either.
Oh, no, I've never. You probably wouldn't like the first one.
Dragoon Ota. I played that.
You probably wouldn't like the first one very much because it leans more heavily into the RPG shit, but Mass Effect 2 and 3 are like, they're more shooter oriented. They're like closer to like a Gears of War.
Did he just say Panzer Dragoon Orta, an Xbox launch title?
He did say Panzer Dragoon Orta, I believe.
Which is also not a first-person shooter and also not a space-based RPG.
No.
Listen, I've played Block and Load, and you fuckers haven't played that, so I win.
Well, you just made it up, so of course we haven't played it.
No, I didn't. Block and Load is a real game.
On
it was
Roblox?
A first-person shooter. First-person, like, hero-based, class-based shooter Minecraft ripoff. It was actually a really fucking cool concept. Yeah. I got flown to England to play that game at Jagex Studios.
Now you're gonna try
Roblox.
Now you're gonna try to convince me that Lawbreakers was a real game.
Ooh. Hey, I was there too. I've been to both studios.
Yeah, and I'm sure you played. I'm sure you.
Actually,
I'm sure Amazon flew you out to play Crucible too.
I got to visit. I got to visit Boss Key Studios. The one and only game that they ever made. I got to play it. I got to shake Cliffy B's penis. And now it's all just history, you know?
So, Crucible was so bad, I think that they've, like, completely just shut down their gaming studio. What was the news on that? Because there was news on that, like, last week. Something with Amazon and their department, you know, that made Crucible. Like, I think they're shutting it down or something.
Well, there's still another game that's in the works, right? That's like this MMO that they're making. It's called like A New World or something like that.
Oh, they already had that. What was that called? Second Life?
No. But anyway, that's still in the pipeline, I guess. But yeah, Crucible crashed and burned so fucking hard that
it's horrible.
Yeah, it's gone now. I cannot
remember hearing about that, but I don't know anything about it.
We played it. We tried to.
It was literally live for 6 months, and then they got rid of it. It's gone. You can't play it now.
They're like, never mind.
Yeah, it's like Battleborn, only on a shorter timetable. Sorry,
what
Gearbox.
What was Battleborn?
Battleborn was Gearbox's...
Is that a hero shooter?
It was Gearbox's attempt at sort of like a hero shooter MOBA hybrid kind of thing.
But aren't they coming out with another one?
When the fuck is Overwatch 2 coming out? Isn't that a thing?
I don't know. Yes, it is, but I don't know when.
Wasn't that like supposed to be out already? Because everybody was bitching that it was just basically Overwatch 1.5.
Well, they said this weird thing that a bunch of the content for Overwatch 2 would all be available in Overwatch 1. So then people were like, well, what do then?
But why? I can't read what that says.
The PS5 something? I
Your
can't read that
PS5
shit.
is on fire.
So, hey, reminder, kids, today, this is Saturday when you're hearing this. This was Wednesday when we recorded. You should have updated your PS5's stuff, 4 days before you fucking heard this podcast. Watched it.
Yeah, Tamagotchi,
That's right.
motherfucker.
I gotta replace the batteries in it. This is my son's.
Are they like C232 batteries, like the little
I think
flat
so.
watches?
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're
Place
those
this
like little
dick.
flat, little disky ones. The ones that are a little thicker, not like the watch ones.
Dude.
That are flat.
Oh, the thicker one, the ones that are
Yeah.
like that, not the not the real thin.
I'm giving you guys homework.
No,
Okay?
you're not.
Your assignment tonight after the podcast is to watch my sponsored video of Block and Load.
I'm not doing anything that puts money in your pocket.
Yeah, do you guys see this? Oh no, here's the thing. I've never been reimbursed for all the donations to your Twitch channel. And I donated I subbed for like 3 months.
You're expecting to be.
No, it's a joke. That's a joke. The reimbursement thing's
First
a joke.
I'm hearing of this.
No. But here's the thing, though, is I had fun that one night whenever you're doing the things, and I just kept dumping like $5, or like whatever in, so I could make the voice thing. But then I subbed for like 3 months, and I never got the other thing popped
The
up for
badge?
me. The sub thing never popped up.
You have to share it. I think it comes in. I think it like comes into the chat and it's like share your subscription or something like that. They did it because like some people might want to be recluses and it might be detrimental to their mental health if it pops up on stream that they're a subscriber.
Oh, well, that's okay. All right, I get that now. Okay, all right.
I believe that might be the issue.
I'm sorry I haven't been watching your opening videos, but I got a life to
You're gonna
live.
say my streams. I'm like, dude, I haven't streamed in like a month. I'm actually going to tonight when we play games because I've told myself from now on when we play games,
Yeah.
I'm gonna force Andrew at gunpoint to stream on Gravy Wheels, and I'm gonna stream on my channel.
I usually do.
I know, and then I don't because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
We're not
But,
saying that. We're not saying that. You're saying that.
I know I'm agreeing
Frank.
with it.
Buy some packs for the next live stream for Tuesday. There's
Dude.
still
I'll see.
what?
No,
What packs are you interested in?
I'm working on stuff. Well, I need to know what
What set? Tell me what set.
Are you gonna break a carton of Newports
I'm not
or what?
opening my box up.
Those are the packs.
I'm not opening up my collection to go through all the sets.
I can't remember. I don't think I've been trying to talk you into Vivid Voltage, but you're being stubborn.
I have no Vivid Voltage. I have like 8 or 9 other sets, but I do not have any Vivid Voltage. I think I've got like 4.
So you're probably getting like Crimson Invasion and Sun and Moon and Sword
yes,
and Shield.
and I'm fine with those. Yeah, I don't need
I've
to.
got those. They're available. You can get especially Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. You can get for $5 a pack,
All right,
and then I'll just reimburse your shipping fee. So
Oh,
'cause
now
I'll
we're talking
handle
about
everything.
reimbursing. Now here's the other thing, dickweed. We're not making this a commercial for your fucking other business.
I didn't
That's
even
right.
say the name
I've got
of
a-
it.
I've got
what,
a-
what am I to like talk about shit you can buy at Walmart and not say Walmart? Does that make any sense? No.
Okay. Hey,
I'm not gonna act like I heard
I got a
that
serious
argument.
question though. No, I want you guys to both think about this. Okay, stop.
Ask me.
Think.
Can't make
Okay.
me.
I want you to think about movies that had crazy props, like that stupid little sled that was in Speed. Where he gets on it on the right and
Yeah.
at the airport.
Don't spoil it. Dude.
At the
That's end of
airport.
the movie.
Oh my gosh! At the airport, when he's on the back of that thing and it slides down, and then the aircraft cable breaks, and then it flutters off. Okay, can you think of any other like crazy gadgets or like props in video games that more than likely every SWAT team or like police station in the country bought like a $70,000 version of that, so that way their police department or SWAT team could have it, and they've never ever used it, like that little sled to go underneath the bus. Somebody sold that to fucking police stations. You know that.
The first thing I think of is was it Bad Boys? Bad Boys, maybe one of the Bad Boys movies where the fucking spike. They build the spike and they literally just ram it into the side of a. No, I think it was the movie called SWAT, wasn't it? Where they fucking like insert a giant nail, like a fabricated nail, and once it goes through the wall of the side of the house, like spring-loaded barbs come out, and then they pull the entire side of the fucking house out, so that it's a way to gain entry for the SWAT team.
Oh no,
It might have been in SWAT, the movie with what was that, like
Samuel L. Jackson
and Arsenio Hall. Yeah,
and yeah, yep, and Ice Cube and LL Cool J.
Huh. No, I think that.
I wish you guys knew what I was talking about.
No, I get the idea.
I do know what you're talking about, yeah.
You pierce it, and then it has barbs that stick out like a whaling harpoon.
Yeah.
And then they pull it out with like a truck or something, and it just rips the whole wall out, so that way they can ingress into the building and do their shooty thing, right?
Yeah.
Love
it's
to-
just like a
love to
really
do a
vivid
shooty.
memory of mine, though, for some reason. I can't pick out exactly what movie it's from. I think it is SWAT.
It might be. I fucking don't know. Could have been fucking Fast and Furious.
Hey, Andrew, what are you doing right now? Are you opening up fucking Pokemon cards? Because you're really quiet
No.
and you're shuffling shit down. What are you doing?
I'm shuffling around.
Are you sniffing coke?
I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. Actually, I have this box of keyboard switches,
Oh. Man, what are you doing?
and I was just going through them to find. And I also have a keycap here, so I was just trying to find one that I wanted to click while I was listening to you talk about whatever bullshit you're talking about.
Nice diss.
Talking about fucking
It's not
SWAT.
bullshit. It's a
Hey.
solid movie, bro.
No, it's not.
Deep
You're-
Blue Sea
you're
is a
bad
solid
person
movie.
for thinking that.
It has Colin fucking Farrell in it, dog.
So does Tigerland, and it is a much better movie. Hey, I think I'm gonna buy this.
Oh, the whole kit and caboodle collection, there?
Dude, I found the scene. And I left out. I'm sorry to interrupt. I found the scene. It is SWAT, and I left out one important detail that I completely forgot, and I can't believe it. It's a fucking shoulder-mounted, rocket-propelled spike.
So it's like a man pad.
I thought it was like,
It's a man pad.
what the fuck is a man pad? It's like a fucking RPG, dude. It's a pant. I'm linking it to you guys. This is important.
I will not.
Everybody-
I will not look at it.
Yes, you will.
On principle, I will not look at it. Peach?
You
Peach
son
tea?
of a bitch.
Crown Royal?
Where did you what?
What
All
Crown
right,
Royal
so-
You know
store
how
did
many
you
more
knock over?
Pokemon cards you could afford if you didn't buy a $6 bottle of fucking cans of Crown soda?
All right, stop.
Cock.
Pokemon cards don't get me drunk.
They might if you eat them.
No, so here's the deal. Crown Royal is coming out with these mixed drinks, and they're gonna be all over the place, all over. You probably get them in New York and.
Oh, you got the early plug, dude?
No, maybe.
No.
But also, hey,
No.
in our bar, we're gonna get tapped. Do you know that there's like a KC punch? There's like a KC drink that they have at the stadium. That's just 360 vodka. It's the cherry lemonade. Like okay.
I did not know that.
Well, we're getting it on tap at the bar. What?
Very nice.
What is it? Lemonade?
It's
Lemonade
like
beer?
it's like a cherry lemonade that's got 360 vodka in it.
Mother of God.
And you get it on-
Have you had the Barstool Sports pink lemonade yet? The pink lady?
I haven't seen it around here to buy.
It's pretty good. I think it's relatively low, like 35% or whatever, but if it's chilled, you can just drink it straight, man. It's fantastic if you like pink lemonade. I haven't had one of these yet, but O'Fallon has a box of beer called the Cookie Tin,
Yeah.
and there's oatmeal, peanut butter, and Samoa. And those three are fantastic. This one is blackberry macaroon, which I haven't had yet, but I'm excited.
Hey, Andrew, while you're over there hanging out watching the flies zoom around, I can't hear it because you got NVIDIA broadcast.
I know. Well,
Right.
I also intentionally put a non-clicky switch in here so I could do it and it wouldn't
okay.
fucking fuck up anything
I
anyways.
should have done it anyways.
I put a tactile switch in here, not a clicky.
A tactile. So you can feel it, but you can't hear it.
That's right.
Dude, I got keyboard shamed like yesterday, and it really hurt my feelings. Over on the old Hobby Central setup, I got like, I had to drop the name at least once, right? I got the whole, like, I found a keyboard in my attic, and it was like a good mechanical what is it? Razer, Logitech, Corsair, something. I don't fucking know.
Bad Dragon.
So I plugged it in.
Yes, a Bad Dragon.
Red Dragon. Bad Dragon, yeah. So I plugged it in, and like the right shift key wouldn't work, and I popped it off and fucked with it. I just couldn't get the right shift, so that like fucked me up. I was like, fuck this keyboard. So I got on Amazon, 1989 or some dumb shit. Wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, one little itty bitty, the tiniest fucking USB wireless dongle thing. You just plug into one of the front, USBs, and they both transpond off of that. It takes like a single AAA in the keyboard and 2 in the mouse or whatever, and they work fucking perfect for less than $20. It just like blew my mind. I don't know. I guess I'm a boomer. That shit used to not be that cheap. You couldn't get a fucking keyboard and a mouse wireless with like no noticeable delay. You know what I mean? Like for gaming, they probably wouldn't be ideal, but I don't need it for that. I just need it for your day-to-day shit. And it works fucking phenomenally for less than $20 shipped to my door in 2 days. Fucking crazy. The times we live in. Jeff Bezos. Cheers, motherfucker. Hope your ex-wife didn't take all your money.
Yeah, he's not going to be working there anymore. He got fired because of Crucible.
Huh?
I heard he retired. I thought he was retiring.
No, they're kicking him out in July. Q3, he's out.
He's still like the head of the board or
gives a
whatever.
fuck?
He's not CEO.
What's his net worth after he's fucking quote unquote fired? Like
we haven't invented numbers that high yet.
Exactly. His ex-wife took him for everything he's fucking got, and he's still the richest man. Like it's a fucking joke, dude.
Eat the rich.
That's right.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. There's not very many rich people in Missouri.
How are you gonna eat yourself, motherfucker?
Go over to Kansas.
What, Frank?
How are you gonna eat yourself?
How are you having a Jeff Bridges hat on? I'm not rich. I'm well offer than others.
Well offer than. Oh, I'd hate to see your fucking taxes, man. That shit's a mess, huh? That's why you got a CPA.
Yes, you would.
So you do what on the interwebs? As they try to do your fucking fill out your taxes. Oh man, that's gonna suck.
The weirdest thing about this whole journey. Yeah, I go to H&R Block. They're actually a sponsor of mine. The weirdest thing about all this is that when I started it all, things like buying a house, getting a lawyer to file an LLC for my business, hiring an accountant to manage my taxes, putting money into a pension for myself because obviously there's no 401k whenever you're a fucking entertainer on YouTube in like 2016 whenever I started all this shit or whatever. All those were very much like going into a very professional setting as a young like mid-20s man being like, hey, this is what's going on, and then being like, the fuck? Especially in, the small-ish town that I am in and everything, it's been very... It was very polarizing for a lot of people, setting up those accounts and stuff with those people, those local businesses. But now, anytime that conversation comes up, like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm self-employed. Oh, well, what do you, YouTube and Twitter and blah, 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 blah. And they're just like, oh, cool, yeah. Like, they just go right along with it. Like, everybody's a fucking TikTok star now and shit. And making money on the internet isn't... Yeah, but it's just from literally everybody's mind being fucking blown, you know what I mean? Like, 6-7 years ago to where now it's just, like, commonplace and people don't even bat a fucking eye. They immediately just start telling you, like, oh, my fucking brother's cousin has a fucking, a stream set up, and he does it. And it's like, yeah, okay, fucking cool. I don't give a shit. I don't know. It's just been really weird. Yeah. Like, the amount of time that it turned from, like, no one knowing what the fuck you were talking about to completely common is mind-blowing.
Andrew, I'm sorry. We're gonna like kind of stomp over you, but I want your input too, though. So
yeah, fuck Andrew.
No, stop. So what do I do for a living, guys? What do I do for a living?
You are a facilities manager.
You sell chicken tendies?
Shut up. I run a fucking goddamn bowling center, right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Stop. Now, we have had a PBA bowler that has like a pretty big YouTube channel. 6 days ago, he filmed a bowling ball review video in my private where we show the things at, right? Where you got to watch the fight at, and we had all the food and all that bullshit.
Where we did our hoedown.
So 6 days ago, and it's got like 22,000 views of people watching somebody throwing a bowling ball. Right?
Sure.
Does he have a good following, or just happen to hit the algorithm?
Huge following.
Okay.
They're like the most down to earth people, and all they do is like vlog and podcast and YouTube stuff. Like, you wouldn't believe it, like, but there's money in doing stuff like that, like reviewing bowling balls, because there's like 30 to 40 different bowling balls released across all the manufacturers every single year.
It makes sense, yeah. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. It's just, it's all about what niche you're in. You know what I mean? Because if you are, whether you're a hobbyist in bowling or you're trying to take the step up and try to get into league bowling or trying to go fucking pro or whatever, yeah, like you need to know. I mean, it's so common that anything you do, from little home repair shit or your hobbies or buying video games or whatever, like you look it up on YouTube first. And so there's always going to be that channel that there's a few people that are like the top of their game at that shit. And then there's ad revenue.
So here's my plan. I'm gonna float this by the both of you before I even
plug
take
reviews.
the first. No, stop. I'm going to be adopting a child, and we are going to be reviewing pillows. He's gonna open up a new pillow.
I want you to go back and edit this and just take you saying, I'm going to adopt a child, and then take Andrew and my facial reaction to that. Just isolate that clip so we can live with that memory forever, please.
No, because I'm going to make him be like that kid that opens up the toys and gets paid like $30 million a year.
Yeah, and then he sleeps in a cage after the cameras are off. I think we should.
That sounds like a money-saving opportunity, but I'm not going to go that pathway. Hova, Super Unlimited Co. LLC.
We can make it happen.
No,
like, I got a lawyer that can write up an LLC in 12 hours. we can do this.
So, how about the weather?
It was warm today, dude.
It cold.
Real warm.
Did you guys get snow?
We got snow.
Is it all white and powdery?
We got a shitload of snow.
Is it all like smog colored gray?
It looks nice for the first day, and then after that, it's colored like it's just tire colored. It's the snow starts to melt, and you see all the frozen rats under it.
And the pizza they have dangling out of their mouths.
That's right.
What are you guys excited for about 2021? What's coming up in your near future that you're excited about? That you can
just sail on by.
2022? Okay. All right.
I'm mostly excited for Biden ending all of our worries, getting rid of COVID, making guns and violence go away, free healthcare and education. All these things are really high on the top of my list. Also, the new Godzilla movie looks pretty sick. So,
Shin Ultraman.
Did you watch the trailer, Andrew?
No, I still haven't seen it.
I think, Frank, you said you watched it, right?
Oh, I got forced to watch it. I didn't mean to watch it, but it was there, and I was drinking at the bar, and I saw it like 4 times.
I was like 75% of the way through, and I'm like, why am I watching this? I don't want to see any of this until I see it in the fucking theater, you know? And then but I kept watching because it was so fucking eye candy delicious. Fuck, dude. I had the biggest erection whenever Godzilla fucking gets punched in the jaw by King Kong. On a fucking aircraft carrier. They couldn't have fucking set that up any better.
There's nothing for me to gain by watching this trailer. I can only lose.
That's why I showed you the screenshot of that jaw jack, and I was like, that's all you need to see. Don't watch it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't
after
think
I watched so much, I was like, I should have just waited. And then I haven't seen. Have you guys seen the previous one? What was it? The Monsters.
King of the Monsters.
King of the Monsters. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you guys seen that one?
I have.
I haven't seen that one yet. So, the boys the last time they spent the night, I was like, we're gonna watch Godzilla tonight, and Katie's like, we should probably not do that because like they're gonna have nightmares and shit. Like they already have nightmares, and I was like, no, it'll be fine, Godzilla. And even my oldest was like, no, Dad, I can't. That sounds scary. And I'm like, fuck, shut up. I want to watch Godzilla. So I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to see that one before. Because I didn't realize it, but like Millie Bobby Brown is in both, so I'm guessing they intertie.
Oh, she's in the new one and the... Is that what you're saying?
I saw her in the trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers,
okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's all right, but it's like these... I don't know. The American Godzillas are fine. They're definitely better than the one that came out in the 90s, but...
Fuck you, do not insult
Matthew Broderick and his worm science. Fucking unbelievable, Andrew.
Yeah, Jean Reno's in that one too, and he rules, but those movies aren't that great.
Jean who?
Jean Reno. Fuck you. The Professional from
which
Leon
one?
the Professional from Leon the Professional. Oh, God.
Listen, all I remember is eggs in the fucking that one place that I can't.
Yeah, the stadium or whatever.
I want to say Tiananmen Square, and I know that's not right at all. That's the worst feeling when the sneeze goes away.
The Tiananmen Square that we have in New York City.
Yeah, that's... Hey, listen, it was not close at all.
Who fertilized all those Godzilla eggs?
That's a good fucking point, dude.
It's probably explained in the movie. I just don't remember.
Yeah, probably. I can't remember the whole concept of that. I mean, it probably wasn't that deep thinking back on it. They're like, the story, who gives a shit? There's a giant lizard.
They're like, we've got this check from Taco Bell, so fucking whatever.
Yeah. I remember at the time, though, that was I mean, what other monster movies were around in that era? I mean, when that came out, I remember being like, holy shit, Godzilla is nuts. That movie's crazy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Come on. Puff Daddy singing over a Led Zeppelin Kashmir, Come With Me.
You didn't go with the two Godzilla songs that there are? The Blue Oyster Cult one or the theme?
Oh, I remember swimming in that pool that we had at the old house. You remember the pool, Joey? You know, where I got hit with the extension cord?
Where you got beat? Yeah, I remember.
But we would like listen to like Led Zeppelin and like Blue Oyster Cult, Go Go Godzilla, as we swam in the pool. Oh.
We'd always be jamming in that pool.
It's a fucking great song.
It was. It was a great song.
I
I don't know if it was just because we were in high school, but like Cloverfield, I'll never forget like the viral marketing of that and everything, and like it ended up not being the best movie ever, but
it's fine.
It was definitely a memorable.
Well, they did that thing where that was one of the first times I think I ran into an ARG. Because the marketing for that game was fucking bananas, and it was just like everywhere. And
ARG,
it was like,
what?
Alternate reality game. It's like a really big puzzle where there's like, one website links to another website, and you call this phone number, and blah blah blah. That was one of the first.
Show, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't that it?
Yep. That was one of the first times I ever saw that. Halo 2 is the other one I remember.
I just remembered the jingle. Wasn't that like the Slusho jingle? I think I had it on my... I think I made it the ringer on my phone for like a year or some shit because it was so catchy. Yeah. The fucking marketing beat the movie in that scenario.
It definitely did.
Oh, wait. So we're talking about the non-John Goodman Cloverfield?
Yes.
Well, that was later, but yeah. The first Cloverfield, the like shaky cam.
The shaky cam.
It was a party.
Yeah.
It was a party, and then like, oh, fucking Cthulhu's here.
We had Blair Witch Project on VHS tape, and that kind of really ruined the whole shaky cam thing for me.
When did that come out? Because I remember watching that, thinking it was like, I legitimately thought it was real for a while. It took me a while to realize that wasn't a real thing.
I didn't see it
we had
until
like
way
CKY
later.
on VHS tape, and you thought that was real,
dude. That was the whole marketing around that, and we were younger. Was that it was fucking real? That it was like a found tape.
Well, I wasn't that dumb, so okay.
Well, I mean, I was pretty dumb.
Before we got too far away from monster movies, I did just want to talk about how fucking awesome Pacific Rim is.
It's good. Yeah. It's a real
Pacific
good
Rim
kaiju
rewatch
movie.
that.
It's a good kaiju movie.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
The second one is not great, but man, that first one kicks so much ass. And Shin Godzilla, which one of you you're gonna fucking watch one of these days.
Make me watch it because I thought that I was prepping because remember whenever I got the Criterion collection and I watched a bunch of the old movies, and then I watched like the Netflix anime where they got shut off in outer space. I watched that too, but I never actually watched Shin Godzilla. I prepped for it.
Yeah,
that's funny. I literally just searched recent monster movies and I'm looking at Shin Godzilla right now. I don't think I've seen that one either.
Joey, you will not like it.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
The Godzilla action in it is extremely chef's kiss, very, very good. But like so much of the rest of the movie is about bureaucracy and like how
politics and
how a fucking government would actually deal with a problem like this. And it's hilarious like how inept and terrible like having seen like how badly bungled the coronavirus response was, now I'll watch Shin Godzilla and be like, this is a documentary.
So, hey, there's like the original first Godzilla movie and the second one also have like sitting in the boardroom of how they're going to deal with the issues. And then I think like later on, there's like one or two that do like the same thing. And like you've got like people like yapping at each other like how we're gonna deal with this, and they always fuck up how they fucking deal with it.
Yep.
And then you got a gigantic fucking moth like shooting laser beams at a fucking nuclear iguana.
Mothra's a good guy, all right. A good gal.
Have you guys seen Underwater?
No, I would like to though.
What is that?
So Underwater. I had to look it up to see her name. What's her name?
Kristen Stewart.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, Kristen Stewart.
Oh, the girl from the Twilight movies.
Yes.
Yeah. I watched it recently, and it was a pleasant surprise. I'm not saying it was like the best monster movie ever, but I did enjoy that. It was good.
Wait, is this the love story with the amphibian?
No, that's Shape of Water.
No. That's Fish Fucker Night.
I remember seeing trailers for Underwater before it came out, and like sometimes I get this little tingle in my brain when I see a bad movie trailer, and I'm like, I think this is actually good, and they're doing a shit job of representing it, and I think that Underwater was one of those that like sent my brain tinglies.
Well, I think T.J. Miller was in it, which is like a red flag.
A red flag, huge, big.
Yeah, it's like, how much do we need the comic relief in this sci-fi horror thriller or whatever the fuck? You know, I mean,
you just hope that he's the first.
It wasn't bad.
You just hope he's the first one to get, face huggered or whatever.
Yeah, like ripped in half. I like T.J. Miller in comedy movies, but sometimes when I see him cast in shit like that, I'm like, really? We had to go T.J. Miller on this. Okay.
No, I'm good.
Interesting.
I'm good on him.
That Office Christmas Party movie was pretty good. Okay, that's there. I'll leave it at that.
No, it wasn't. But you have shit taste, so that's what we expect. So it's
It
okay.
was good, dude. Jennifer Aniston was in it. T.J. Miller was her brother. I mean, come on.
Sign
that's
of quality.
a pretty good-
The presence of Jennifer Aniston.
It was basically Rush Hour 4. I don't know why you guys are hating at me.
Horrible Bosses, so good. Jennifer Aniston, crushed it.
Killed it.
Oh man, so
Love me some Jennifer Aniston. Dude, she's gonna be like 80, and I'm gonna look at her and be like, I want to fuck that still.
that's not okay. No. All right, so stop.
You know how? Never mind.
I have a question though.
Nothing. No good can come of this.
Stop.
Let's move on. Sorry.
No, we're moving on. Like, who are stop? Who are like some of the like best like Dennis Hopper was actually a really good villain in the Speed series, right? Because
fuck yeah.
he worked. He
Pop
was
quiz, hot shot.
let Andrew say that though.
I don't remember how he says it. I can't do it well. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I just know the line.
Well, he types it better than you. So
I type it in all caps.
no,
There
but
you
like
go.
that's like a really good like. What are your best movie villains? Like not like your superhero villains, but like your thriller villains. Not your horror villains, but like your suspense / thriller movie villains.
Fuck.
Because Dennis Hopper really pulls off Speed very well because he's that ex-cop and he's got a finger blown off. He's got his like thumb blown off and he's all about it for the money because he didn't get like good pension plan and whatnot. He's just got that cheap
There's some
watch.
really good.
Yeah.
Some really good ones out there.
He's
The
great.
show that I'm watching, or well, we finished it now, but there's a show called Wentworth about a women's prison. There's an antagonist, I guess you would say, in that show. And her name is Ferguson, and she's like fucking phenomenal. I know you guys haven't seen it, so it doesn't matter.
Wait.
Like one
Antagonist
person
or
listening.
protagonist? Do you know what the difference is?
She's a blowtagonist, actually. No. I mean, there's like the obvious like Heath Ledger's and shit, like Heath Ledger's Joker and stuff, but
No, is she a protagonist or an antagonist? What is she? Is she on the good side or the bad side? How does
She's
this
bad.
story is told? Okay,
But-
all right. Okay. She's an antagonist. You're right. No, go ahead.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I cut it off there because I know no one's seen that show, so. Jack Nicholson's Joker. Now I can only think of the Joker.
Great.
Ferguson's a Joker too. They're all clowns.
Mads Mikkelsen in Hannibal is one of my favorites.
Okay.
He rules. He kills that role.
Buffalo Bill.
Nope, not what I said.
Same like lore, but nope, wrong.
Based on the same property, but that's it.
One guy tucks, the other doesn't. One guy's got a
The
well
other
in his
fucks.
basement.
No?
I think about like Daniel Plainview a lot from There Will Be Blood. I mean, he's I guess the protagonist and the antagonist.
Fuck is that?
Hey, I hate you because you brought that up because in There Will Be Blood, somebody kills somebody in the end with a fucking bowling pin, and you do not know how many times I have had that same scenario run through my fucking head because it is possible. They weigh like 3.3 pounds, and they got a really nice handle on them.
You could definitely kill somebody with a bowling pin, sure,
I know this.
no problem.
Not tested it.
You know who the best movie villain is? John Goodman in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
It's pretty good. I'll give you that one.
Fucking fantastic role. Let's all be honest right there. I'm a big fan of like I brought up Jack Nicholson's Joker kind of as a joke, but then like you think like The Shining, and there's probably a couple other roles that I can't think of off the top of my head. He does play a really good fucking evil, crazy fuck.
Yeah, that kind of was his thing for
a long
while.
time.
Yeah.
Like typecast mainly for that. Even whenever he did a movie with fucking Adam
Sandler.
Adam Sandberg.
Divine.
Where he was, what's the thing where he got stuck with a taser?
Anger management.
Anger management, yeah.
I recently rewatched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and realized how old that movie is with some of the things that are okay to say in that movie. It was kind of eye-opening.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what's... Go ahead.
Different era. Just product of a different era.
Oh, all right. Actually, you know what? Don't watch the movie. Read the fucking book. Because...
Who has the time?
Oh, shut up. Hey, you know
I'm
what?
so busy.
Can I want to, and you'll probably never think that I would be the one to do this, but I've been trying to convince my wife to have a reading night. Been trying to convince her, because we always like watch it on Netflix or find a movie or whatever. I want to have a fucking reading night. And one of the reasons is I found a paperback copy of Jurassic Park. And I really fucking want to read it. But I can't, unless we dedicate a night to something like that. Yeah, like Andrew said, I don't have fucking time to just read a book. You know what I mean? Like the little bit of time that I do have off, I spend with her. So, I don't know. I want to, because there's a couple books. There's a few that I would go back and read. So there's a lot of like movies that I'm a big fan of, and people are like, "Oh, if you think the movie's good, read the fucking book."
Like The Perfect Storm. So you want to sit down with her and read a Michael Crichton book?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with like necessarily reading. Yeah, I mean it's a Michael Crichton book. That's what I would read, but she would read something. I don't give a fuck what she reads. I just want time to read my book.
Yeah.
So, did any of you guys ever read any like the Beat comics, or the Beat writers, or like the Gonzo people? Like, never read any Hunter or like William Ginsburg?
I read a lot of I read a lot of Hunter S.
Clue
Thompson, but none of the other sort of Beat guys.
Yeah.
I mean, in some of what's his name?
Jack Kerouac.
No, Naked Lunch. That fucking guy.
William S. Burroughs. William S. Burroughs, born in St. Louis. He wrote Naked Lunch. In fact, the band Steely Dan? Their name comes from Naked Lunch. It's the name of a steel dildo. William S. Burroughs had so many. There was Queer and Junkie. There were so many good books that William S. Burroughs did. I read all of those books and a bunch of Ginsberg and Jack Kerouac or whatever. Like in my freshman year. Gary, Hatchet. Is that Hatchet?
Good call,
and
Frank.
The other one.
What a knowledgeable motherfucker, yeah. I think he did Hatchet, and is the other one Call of the Wild? I wanted to say it was like Brian or some shit.
It wasn't Brian's song.
I remember reading two
Brian's song.
Why Do You Have Him? I read Hatchet and one other Gary Paulson book. Those are like the last books that I can remember reading, and I remember really like being into them. But yeah, I don't read. I don't do that shit. That shit's for fucking rich people or something. I don't know.
No, it's not. We did that same shit in fucking our middle school and our high school.
I just had to read because otherwise that bitch fucking librarian would thump me in the head.
Every time I sit down to read something, I just end up wanting to read Snow Crash again.
I need to read that, man. I've been recommended that so many goddamn times.
It's so much fun.
I didn't read. I had Audible subscription trial or whatever. And I did Steve-O's book. I did Steve-O's book and the Motley Crue autobiography or whatever the fuck.
I thought you were going to say Steel Magnolias.
Well, obviously. That was first. I got that out of the way, and then
Steve-O Magnolias.
Like seriously, what are like some of the best books that you have ever read? Andrew, to you first.
Hatchet.
Some of the best books. I'm not incredibly well read, just to put that out there. But like I said, I do love Snow Crash. Snow Crash is just such a fun fucking book to read. I love In Cold Blood. In Cold Blood sent me down like a rabbit hole. It's really, really good. I'm not the person you want to come to for this.
You don't have any like favorite authors where you've read like a bunch of out of a series of, like Tom Clancy, and whenever he had all of his secondary and tertiary writers for those.
After I read Snow Crash, I read a bunch of different Neil Stephenson books. I read Cryptonomicon and Riamdi. Riamdi's really good, but it's like 1,400 pages. It's super, super long. And Cryptonomicon's interesting too. It's especially if you're like interested in code cracking and like cryptography and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, but yeah. Neil Stephenson is a very readable writer, but he is a very loquacious writer as well, so his books are fucking long.
Yes, yeah, loquacious, yeah. Nice fucking good. Good use of word. But like, no, like Frank Herbert, you didn't read through all those, like a bunch of like Tom Clancy or, okay.
Nope.
Joey,
my mom was addicted to Dean Koontz.
Dean Koontz,
and oh my god, the fucking the horror writer, the fucking oh my god, Stephen King. Jesus fucking Christ! I could think of Dean Koontz and not Stephen King. Fuck me. The best book I've ever read, Goosebumps, Egg Monsters from Mars. Let's be honest,
R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein. Let's fucking go. Or maybe The Beast from the East. That was a good one, too.
Cheers to R.L. Stein, if you're out there.
Cheers. Fucking cheers, bud. Choose Your Scare? Shit. Ahead of its time, let me tell you.
Well, behind its time, because those books are big in like the 70s,
off,
but whatever.
Turn-Your Page Adventures have existed like 50 years before R.L. Stein even like showed up into existence.
Yeah, but they didn't have egg monsters, so...
Oh, thank you to Javelin for letting us use your theme. Use your song as our theme.
Exactly what was going to come after the stretch.
And you just ruined it?
I look at my Audacity, I see that we're over an hour, and I hear a pause in the conversation.
Cuts the umbilical cord immediately. He's like, ah!
I keep these at a tight hour, man. That's what our sponsors pay for.
Tight, hot-ass
hour. Thanks to Tyler Edwards for your art. We appreciate it. We paid you for it, but we appreciate it too.
Hey, we only have to get to like 2,000 subs and like 4,000 watch hours to get monetized, boys.
Yeah. We'll do that in the year 2525.
Oh, fuck you.
Our time's coming, baby. Click the link in the bio to buy our merch.
Down there. Everybody do the down there point to...
Wait, we actually have merch, don't we? I forgot. We actually do.
Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button.
I made it all. I forgot. I was just being a fucking dipshit. That's fucking great.
So as you guys can see, we'd like to thank our sponsors, who are nobody, but we'd like to thank you anyways, because...
Our sponsors, Smith & Wesson.
Shout out to the dumpster behind Popeyes that I sleep in. Yeah.
Shout out to the rat who protects my front door from intruders.
And all those random
big ass New York rats
cereal boxes that get sent to you.
The word for this week is nope.